Hello everyone. Just doing a very raw video today, as you guys can tell. There's no editing, there's no intro here. And this video wasn't planned. Today I was supposed to be yesterday I was supposed to be uploading a vinyl update. And of course there was some very sad news about what happened in Las Vegas yesterday morning, so I decided not to upload the video yesterday. So I'll quickly say on that incident, again, it's a very sad, it's very tragic, devastating thing that happened yesterday morning. And my heart goes out to everyone involved, anyone who's hurt, all that kind of thing. It's horrible waking up to news like that. It's absolutely devastating. I'm going to apologise as well. My dad's just started hoovering. Fantastic timing. Yeah, so I wanted to come on today to do a quick video. Just to pay tribute to one of my very favourite musicians who shockingly, suddenly passed away last night, and that's of course Tom Petty. And I still can't believe it. I'm in shock still. Last night I was chatting to one of my friends, and he got an alert through that something had happened to Tom Petty. And I was shocked because he's 66. He's not like some of these old rock stars. He wasn't quite at that age where I was worrying about him. It's like I didn't even think for a second that Tom would go anytime soon. And then I went and found out that he'd had a heart attack and gone into cardiac arrest, and that there was no brain activity and he was on life support. And from there, there ain't much that can be done, unfortunately. And I already knew what the outcome would be. And then, it was late in the evening. I had to get up for work this morning, so I had to go have a shower and stuff and whatnot. And by the time I come back from my shower, Rolling Stone had confirmed it. And yeah, I was devastated. I shed a couple tears, I can't lie. And I've only ever done that when my granddad passed away. So this is like, it impacted me hard, this one. I mean, of course I was alive when Michael Jackson died, but I wasn't really into music or Michael Jackson when he passed away. I was sad when David Bowie passed away last year, but I really grew to love Bowie after his death, unfortunately. Tom Petty I've loved for about 4-5 years now. He's been a true inspiration to me. About 2-3 years ago, I went out and bought all of his records. I got this, which I'm going to hold up quickly, last year, which is all of his latest albums. And, it's so sad, really, that he's left us. I'm absolutely devastated. He would be easily, hands down, in my top 5 musicians. I think he was a wonderful man. You see him in interviews, he had a great personality, fantastic sense of humour. And musically, he started off with some early albums like this one, with the Heartbreakers, You're Gonna Get It, Down the Torpedoes. Just fantastic classic rock albums. In the late 80s and going into the early 90s, he had this classic streak of albums, Full Moon Fever, which most people consider to be his best, but then I think he topped it with this one here, Into the Great Wide Open, which I think is a masterpiece. And then Wildflowers and She's the One, which were also amazing records. And to be honest, them 4 albums are all in my top 50 albums ever. I think I did my top 50 albums, and I'm pretty sure all 4 of them made it. Into the Great Wide Open even made the top 15, I think. And yeah, I mean, it's really saddened me, this one. It's really hit me hard. So I wanted to come on and most of all say thank you to Tom Petty. If there's a heaven up there, I'm sure he's looking down on us all now, and I hope that he'd look down on this video for a minute just to hear me say thank you to him. Because he's given us some of the greatest music And some of the best music experiences I've ever had was listening to Tom Petty. Putting on these albums for the first time, those classic four, it's something magical which not many artists can do. There's not many artists that can capture you like Tom Petty did. If you were in an empty room and you put Tom Petty on, you'd feel like you were in a crowded room. He's that good. So, yeah, I'm absolutely heartbroken, really, at the news. So yeah, I wanted to come on, as he is still always will be one of my very favourite musicians. So yeah, this is my tribute to him. It's not much, it's just me here moping about, talking about him for, 7 or 8 minutes. But, so yeah, as I say, devastating news. My heart goes out to his family. I know he's got a granddaughter, who he openly said he was looking forward to spending more time with. Which, 'cause he just packed up touring. Or, he'd done a concert last week, and he said this will be his last tour, because he wants to spend more time with his granddaughter and the rest of his family. So, to his family, it's absolutely devastating, especially when it's a shock like that. It is. It's like saying to my dad earlier, because my dad is a Tom Petty fan as well. There are some artists where you're generally not surprised. There's some people, George Martin, for example, last year, the Beatles producer. I was very sad still, but he was, I forget what age he was, but it was a good number. 66, bit too early for my liking. But anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys, because I can mope on and on for ages. But I wanted to come on and say, rest in peace, Tom. No one will ever forget you. We'll always be loving your music. We'll still carry on listening to your music till the day we die. And you're not free-falling anymore, Tom. You're not free-falling anymore. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Final update video should come out tomorrow. A bit more of a cheery video. I've already filmed it and edited it and everything, so that should be along soon tomorrow. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Rest in peace, Tom. You'll be missed. 'Cause you got a heart so big it could crush this town, and I can't hold out forever. Even walls fall down. All around your island there's a bear